Hey.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey,
Hello.
y'all, what's up? Welcome to this episode of Thirsty Thursday. It's been a long time coming. We've been so busy, but as you know, I am one half of those wrestling girls. I am Krista B.
And I am Crispa the Baker Contreras.
As you can see, my lovely co-host Queen PR is not here tonight. She may make it on, she may not. She's not feeling well, so we're gonna wish her all the best right now, sending her all of our well wishes and all of our love. But that doesn't mean we do not want to keep this party going. So please tag your friends. Make sure you share this out to everybody. We know we
Hello,
haven't been.
April. Good
Hi,
to see
April.
you.
We know we haven't been broadcasting to everybody. We know we haven't really been posting a lot. It's just because, we're human and Mercury and it's in retrograde and it's been retrograding,
Microwave
okay?
again. Yeah. All
It's
of that is
really
happening.
been retrograding. So, as you know, this is Thirsty Thursday.
Hi, Morgan.
This is
Sorry.
Thursday. Look at Kabeki getting all the love today.
I was
Yes.
promoting during my stream. I was like, I'm just
Yes.
hey.
Look at Bakey getting all the love today. So, as you know, this is Thirsty Thursday. So we have this cute little drinking game. You can drinking game. You can have any drink of your choice. Today,
Water, but yeah.
I am drinking water. I am currently fasting from alcohol and wine until Saturday. It's been a rough week because I have wine in my refrigerator that's just looking at me.
Just ready.
Yes, April, get your drink, whatever drink that you're
Yes,
drinking.
April. You know what, April? I'm gonna join you. Can my husband help me out with some rum and Coke or something?
Come on,
Yeah,
bring her a
I'm
rum
saying
and
something
Coke.
now. Thank you. Thank you, husband. All right, so I'm gonna be drinking some rum, but yes. Right now we got some water going on.
Got some water. You got to stay hydrated. And also, we couldn't have a Thirsty Thursday without having some friends along, right?
Absolutely. But wait, hold on. We didn't say. Wait, hold on.
All right. Go ahead.
Game.
The drinking game. The drinking game.
So grab your waters, grab your juices, grab your party drinks, grab whatever you want because we're having a kiki. But if you want to drink to something, let us know. And every single time that you hear the sound, that's right, that is the Undertaker's bell. So every single time that you hear the Taker's
I didn't
bell,
hear
you
it.
take a sip. You didn't hear it?
No.
What happened? I shared the thing.
You
what
did.
happened?
No idea.
No, don't do this to me. Not again.
Okay, try it again.
Let me see.
Oh, no, wait. It's not it. There it is.
Yeah.
So I'll be definitely drinking some water today.
All right. No, did you hear it now, April? Time for some rum and Coke. Damn right. Damn right
absolutely, absolutely. Time for some rum and Coke.
Better. Okay. Oh, well.
So, like I said, we couldn't have a party, or we couldn't do this without having some special guests, some friends, some family. And I'm just gonna bring them on because we had them waiting for such a long time, and I know they're probably tired of me because if y'all know me, y'all know I do not do this. I've taken P for granted. And P, if you're watching this, I am sorry. I love you, and I will never take you for granted again when it comes to running this StreamYard business. You are the GOAT. That's why you are a Capricorn.
You are the GOAT. That's right. Bye, P.
Because me? Let me tell you something about me. Struggling over here, okay? Struggling over here, okay? But without having to wait any longer, please help me welcome the one and only Justin and the one and only Brian H. Waters. Hey, y'all.
What's going on, family? How y'all
How
feeling?
are you doing?
It's a family reunion. Who we introducing?
Not my ass, because, hey, I'm over here. See, it's Law and Order Thursday, okay?
Gong gong.
Dick Wolf done came back with the episodes. It was Chicago Wednesday, and it was Law and Order Thursday. Now it's Law and Order Thursday. So if you see me glancing to my left, Law and Order's on my TV.
I'm doing the exact same thing, but just with the Yankees game. Since we got the Yankees game on Fox, we keeping track of Judge's home run pace. Hopefully, he ties the record tonight. Right now, not looking too good.
I'm gonna act like I know what you're talking about, but yay, Yankees!
He got a shot. I mean, every time he got a chance at bat, it's another opportunity.
But right now,
I low key, I'm an Oriole fan, but Aaron Judge is my favorite player in the league.
yeah. I mean, they've
Yay.
walked him twice, and the pitch has been erratic. But yeah, yeah, yay baseball, sport, yay sports.
Yay, sports!
Yay, sports.
Well,
So
it's New York,
before we get into what we're getting into today, what are you guys drinking?
I got my husband to get
And
me my
water.
ginger ale and Coke because that's what we do.
Ginger
what is
ale
it,
and
like
Coke or
this?
ginger ale and rum?
And rum. My God, I haven't even drank. I will
So is
not.
it this side of the camera is like all water and staying healthy, and then this side, me and Chris are the ones drinking? Like, is this how we doing tonight?
I'm not drinking.
I saw
was wrong.
water. I
I'm
respect it.
fasting. So so this is why I've been drinking a lot of wine and alcohol for like weeks, like literally months on end. And every time I say I'll fast or like refrain from it, I don't. But this Sunday came and I'm like, you know what? Because I was at the HBCU football game. I had drinks the night before. The previous Wednesday, everybody got shit faced at work. Well, at the after work party. So it was just like I just needed to literally cleanse my system. But
I respect
midnight.
this.
I
Friday
respect
into
it.
Saturday.
I respect that.
Friday into Saturday, as soon as midnight hit, the
Mhm.
fast is over.
So
The
you were
fast is
saying that as soon as
It's like
we
Cinderella
get
with alcohol.
midnight,
Turn down for what? Turn down
Bro,
for
we
what?
on YouTube too. You know you can't be playing all this.
it's just a burp. I'm not gonna get sued. I got you.
I'm just
They're
saying,
like
we
10
don't want to get
seconds.
kicked off of YouTube.
I know,
Oh,
right?
we live. Hey, Kofi. Yes.
Hey, I
Okay,
forgot.
Black Thought. I will not ruin Chicago Fire. See, Chicago Fire is the least favorite, but it was good. It was a good episode. But I'm more of a Chicago Med, Chicago PD type of girl. Chicago Fire was. It wasn't like, oh my God, I gotta watch it. It was the fact that it all came on at the same time, and I didn't want to like switch. And I watched it, but they were all good. Chicago Med, I got a little surprise, and I hope they keep it going because, baby, I need it in my life. So, yes.
I'll take your word on that. I'll have a drink and take your word on that. Oh, by the way, you asked earlier. I am having fruit punch and vodka.
Hey,
So I'm drinking.
I am going to live vicariously through you guys. Okay.
I'm
You're
drinking
welcome.
water and Pepsi, so
I
I'm
mean,
with
I don't
you.
think
drinking,
I've
Brian?
I had juice yesterday.
Hey, I hear you. I mean, just like you, I've also had a long, hard work week. The benefits of working from home, though, is I could turn up and be like, "Oh, I'll just roll out of bed and work."
Yo, I've been really tempted. I haven't even like done hookah or smoked a vape in a week either. And I'm just like, I'm really tempted to, although I'm not really fasting from that. It's just like,
trying to take it easy.
I'm gonna just kind of like cleanse everything. So I did drink some juice, but I've been drinking water mostly when I go to bed, when I wake up. But then I also have my coffee because today's coffee with Rev, Justin.
Yeah,
Brian,
I
you
was in
there
there.
too?
I was in the gym. I was in there. It was
needed.
It was the word that
perfect-
spoke. Yes. We have to shout out the professor, Big Swole. We have to shout out, of course, Rev. Like they dropped some gems, they dropped some words on our hearts, on our spirits, and I'm just gonna take a little shot to them because that was just amazing. That was
Say less. Let's go.
Oh, we got the gong going. All right.
It was confirmation.
It was definitely confirmation. It was confirmation for me.
I love your testimony, sis.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I was yeah. I was like, yeah.
Here's Jewel.
It was the most amazing thing ever, and it's just like, oh gosh, like I can't even believe like that has happened. But speaking of Big Swole, I wanted to announce this with P on here, but like I said, unfortunately, she is not feeling well.
Get better,
We
P.
We send her
Love you,
all the
P.
positive
all the
vibes,
love in the world, P. Send you all the
all the
love.
love, all the
Morgan, you're
positive
always
vibes.
feisty. Sorry, go on.
Morgan, if you feisty, you feisty. I love the energy. But November 5th,
November 5th.
we
November
are
5th.
celebrating our 4-year anniversary. It's going to be in Brooklyn. Tickets are currently on sale right now. I will put the ticket link in the comments. Please make sure you come out and support. Earlier today, I announced that we have Big Swole as one of our panelists.
Hey!
So we definitely got to come out and support her. And we also have Janelle from Java Tears Podcast as another panelist of ours.
Hey, gang, gang.
Yeah, let's
Hello,
go.
Janelle.
And it
Family.
really wouldn't be a panel or an event if yours truly wasn't hosting it. So yes, I will be hosting.
Yes.
I will be hosting the panel event. So please make sure you come out and support. I'm definitely going to drop the ticket link in. Okay, after I drink some
damn.
water, you know, gotta stay
It's
hydrated.
important. It's the anniversary.
I'm about to say we gotta start pacing this. Come on.
Mhm.
I got no.
You just said you work from home, so pacing for what?
Exactly.
Oh damn, you just gonna put me to the feet to the fire, huh? All right.
I mean,
Let's
you
go.
said it. I'm just repeating it. Is that so bad? Is that so bad?
I mean, I did load that up for you. So yeah.
So I'm definitely putting the link in the comment right now. Please make sure you guys go and support. We already have our first ticket sale of the day. I'm not sure who did it, but I appreciate you. Justin!
Hey!
That means Justin is coming down, y'all. Justin is
Like-
coming down.
Literally, as soon as you put that link up during Coffee with Rev, I was like, I'm doing this right here, right now. I'm not gonna forget this.
And yes, thank you, Black Thoughts. Last year panel was fire, so
Sure
we just gotta
was.
come up the ante. We gotta come up everything, but also tickets right now. We have early bird tickets, which are $15 right now. Early bird expires on October 7th. After October 7th, we don't want to hear nothing about, oh, we missed the $15 tickets. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. So please make sure you purchase your tickets right now.
And the event is after Crown Jewel. So for those like, yo, isn't it the same day as Crown Jewel? Yes.
Yeah.
But since Crown Jewel is in Saudi Arabia, that's gonna be on around like noonish. Versus
Let's
those
party.
wrestling girls are gonna be like the after party.
It's the
for that.
after party. And this is to
Ooh.
So we're
I
gonna
just loaded up.
as long as I've known Black Thought, he's never seen that side of, like, I know our rap songs are ever seeing that side. And I have to give a shout out to my sister. My sister is the biggest Jay-Z fan, Rockefeller fan, all the mixtapes, every Jay-Z album from Reasonable Doubt all the way down. Like, she had it, she played it. So it's really because of her how I know, like, every Rockefeller song there is known to man. Even songs I thought I'd forgotten, my subconscious just unlocked them. So yeah, so maybe you'll probably see more of that on November 5th. But please make sure that you buy your tickets. Please make sure you buy
Morgan,
the
you
tickets.
have said that you have friends in New York and that you need to come and visit. I'm just saying, November 5th, you still have a month and change. Just saying.
Morgan, I guess you got to figure it out.
Mhm.
I guess you got to figure it out. That's it.
That means you gotta pull up for just for the night. I've
Yeah,
done that
just for the
many times.
I guess you got to figure it out. Also, you know, there would definitely be other ways to support us if you really can't come out, if something is hindering you guys. Probably a donation that can be made, probably some merch that can be bought, and you know, in support of us. Speaking of merch, I have on my Those Wrestling Girls tee, sponsored by For Your Wear.
Hey.
So For Your Wear, they're
The
definitely
pink one, as we know, because that's Krista's favorite color.
That's my favorite color, and I don't want to wear the t-shirt because it's kind of hot in here, and I'm just like, I want to wear the
Girl,
t-shirt.
it's your
and
merch.
then-
We're your tank.
I know I love a good tank. I know I love a good tank. So please make sure I will put the picture up if I knew how to. Like I said, P does this. I do not do this.
Never take you for granted again.
Never. I told her, I said, girl, I didn't realize how much work this was. Shout out SCW, the wrestling channel. Yes, everyone is doing well. Send your love to P. She's feeling a little bit under the weather. Mercury's in retrograde, but we here. We are here. We doing what it is,
Exactly.
what we need to do.
That
Yeah,
Mercury ain't
so-
playing in Gatorade, man.
What happened?
That Mercury ain't playing with that Gatorade, man.
I hate it. It's definitely a retrograde. What you said with the Gatorade?
Retrograde, Gatorade, same
mean,
thing.
it's the
Mercury
same thing
is
every
Mercury.
Mercury is Mercury.
Mercurying
That is true.
because-
That is true.
So as I'm watching Law and Order, right, my friend had posted yesterday that SVU is filming at her job, and she met Olivia Benson. I said, "Oh my god, I would have passed out. I would have passed out. Like literally after I shook this woman's hand, she really would have been calling the bus because I would have passed out. And that's it.
What if it was Stabler though? Because I work organized
him
crime.
too, both of them.
I was
Same
working
thing.
organized crime yesterday.
Now I have to look extra close to the TV. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you said? I have to like sit like this? Okay.
Give it like 5 episodes. Give it 5 episodes.
Okay.
About.
Do you have any lines?
I'm a nurse. Oh hell no.
So you're seen, but you're not heard.
Correct. I get
Okay.
paid the little bucks, not the big bucks.
Listen, we're gonna speak it into existence. You're gonna get
That's
these
right.
things-
That's
you're gonna
right.
get
It's
these
happening. I'm not
increase.
saying no.
An
I'm not
appearance
making this
is an
increase.
appearance. I will put that as my Twitter bio. I appeared on Law and Order. Gong gong.
Period.
Thank you, Justin. Damn right.
Period. All right, y'all. I guess
I
I'm gonna
just
try
bought
to
my
put the
ticket, by
picture
the
up.
way.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you,
look
Brian.
at that.
See,
I had to run
Showing
get my
love,
wallet. I'm
showing
like, I
love.
thought it was right here, so I was like, let me get it now while it's on my mind.
Yeah, we ain't missing this. We were
mine
there
under.
last year, and that thing went from chill, and then after the panel, it turned up quick.
It's a whole weekend. I'm gonna be up there the whole weekend, so it's gonna be lit.
you got to bring the real Dwayne Allen with you.
Hey, they know the deal. They supposed to be up here. They supposed to come. So
I'm
They
just
said-
saying.
Oh, it'll be nice to meet Dwayne for the first time.
I prove that he is a real person.
He is.
That he is a real person.
He's not a 7'2" cut out cardboard thing.
No, he's real. I got a picture of him, and in the picture, he's still there. So I know he real. The picture, he is still there.
he was on your sound off,
He was on my sound off. He was on my sound off. He was on.
which
my
is very
sound-
good, by the way. Y'all should be subscribed to those Wrestling Girls Patreon. I'm just saying.
Thank you, and definitely be
Very
subscribed
good
to the Wrestling
content.
Round. I've been slacking on my
good.
sound off, but I feel like we can have a little one right here because
Ooh.
wrestling was wrestling yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I was more intrigued, although I wasn't watching it, but I was more intrigued at what was going on with AEW than I was with Monday Night Raw.
Ooh, okay. I respect that.
Okay.
And I'm not sure why, because I watched the whole of Monday Night Raw. I think it starts to become repetitive to me. I'm tired of seeing, although they do take it up a notch, I'm tired of seeing Riddle and Rollins. Although they take it up a notch. I do love where the Dominic thing is going because they was not playing with his ass. They can't let him get a word in edgewise on Monday. I'm low key tired of seeing Damage Control against Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa. It's become like shake it up some more. I know we getting someplace because of Triple H is involved.
Right.
Plus, Bailey called her shot
But it
on
is
Monday Night
getting
Raw.
repetitive, though. Like, I mean, I'll say the Bailey Lexi match was decent, but in on itself, the gimmick itself, it's the same words every week. Nothing is really changing.
Right. Like, are they teasing for Bray Wyatt to come back? And did you see the lights flicker, or was it just me?
No, you saw the lights flicker.
Yeah, no, they're teasing
Mhm.
it. They're teasing it.
They're teasing something, but at least with the Damage Control stuff is going somewhere because at the end of that match, they jumped Alexa, they jumped Asuka, and then they jumped Bianca.
He's talking
But
to
then
you.
Bailey also came out and was like, all right, I said I was going to call my shot and come for that title. It's going to be Extreme Rules. So Bailey made it official. She's coming for Bianca's title. She wants it at Extreme Rules.
And she's gonna lose. We know that.
I don't know.
I don't know
think she's
either.
I think
I
she's gonna
hope
lose
I
because
hope she loses.
I think
but-
Bailey's gonna lose because of the fact that they're gonna try to get Charlotte to beat Bianca at Survivor Series. Survivor Series is next.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
why
Okay.
would they they're gonna have Bailey hold it for like a month or like 3 weeks?
Charlotte
Yeah, I
need
know.
the belt.
Charlotte don't need the belt. I
They
feel
show
like they need
SmackDown
to.
anyway.
What?
She
She's on
ain't there at
SmackDown.
all. She ain't there at all. How about that?
She's on
That's-
vacation. She's on vacation.
She's
We're
on
just
her
not.
hon- she's
We're
on
not
her
gonna.
honeymoon.
We're not gonna say anything because it'll be like calling Candyman. You say her name 5 times, she just appears and just takes titles.
You think Bailey's gonna win, April? I don't know.
What do y'all think? Who y'all got? Bailey or Bianca? For
I
I
exchange
want
rules?
Bianca, but I can easily see Bailey holding the title just because the other
The
two
other
have
two have it.
titles.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm with Justin. Like, you know that Bianca is the wrestler that I own the most amount of merchandise from. But like, Bailey is coming back. It was a big pull. She is Bailey. You know, all in all, she's a dominant wrestler. So I can easily see her getting the title.
No, I agree. I just think that, I mean, you look at most championship reigns, right? They last from
Right.
WrestleMania to SummerSlam, give or take a few. Some of them, sorry, but some of them don't last. I mean, you know, some of them go a little bit beyond. If Bianca wins, I'm not upset. I mean, loses, I'm not upset. I feel like she had
I'm upset.
a good reign, and she'll challenge. Like, she's a top gal. So at this point, she's always like going to, in my opinion, I feel like she's always going to be in the title picture or a prominent story. So I
Okay.
think, you know, they might do a belt exchange here. I think that she could lose it and then pick it back up in, you know, either at Survivor Series or at day one.
Mhm.
Okay.
I low key want to go to day one just because I want to go back to Atlanta.
Facts.
I've never been. I have that circled.
Oh my
All right,
gosh!
sound like a
I
family
have it
trip.
circled.
Time out. I see they got Regina King in a new Vaseline commercial. This is her first time being seen and speaking to people and this bright red new hair. Can we toast to Regina King after all she been through this year?
We can wait. I don't even know what Regina King's been through.
Yeah,
this
what
year,
did she
but
go
I'm
through?
down.
Her son committed suicide.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
forgot about that.
Right.
Damn.
We're gonna toast to her.
Cheers to this queen.
Can't even fathom. And she just looks
Talk
beautiful
about
in that damn commercial. Beautiful. And I use that same Vaseline she was using. Okay.
No, you're right, Morgan. Yes, SmackDown is way better than Raw. It is.
I will say this though, to go back to our Bianca Bailey thing. I will say I do see a path for Bianca retaining only because the last couple of weeks on Raw they have been teasing Alexa going after that belt, and Alexa's made it a little bit vague but semi-clear that she wants to go after that belt. So if Bianca beats Bailey, they can always do a Bianca Alexa, which they haven't faced each other yet.
Right.
But I don't think they're gonna do a Bianca versus Alexa yet. I don't think they're going to
They kind of
think
don't
they're
have a
gonna do it yet.
choice. They kind of don't have a choice because
This is
you
why they're
already
gonna
used
either
They
bring
don't have
back
Lexi anywhere.
this is why they're gonna bring back Charlotte. Because
Charlotte's
it's
on
just like
SmackDown.
we don't know where Charlotte is. At this point, she's a wild card.
He's on.
She could be on
vacation.
NXT for all we know. Wouldn't be the first time she went back. We don't know where she
I think
is.
though, I think the Alexa about to have her hands full.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
and it's
one
not
that
gonna be
think
with
Bray-
that belt.
Yeah, I think Bray Wyatt's coming back, and you look at all the clues and stuff. Shout out
Right,
to
and
Dwayne
something
last
with the
night.
doll.
Huh?
Yeah, he
all
broke
that.
it down on the later part of the Wrestling Realm Now podcast, which I'm separating that now, so it's gonna be a whole standalone clip because it was so good and in depth. But
Mhm.
you'll see like that there's a lot of clues, and like why would the lights go out during the match that Alexa Bliss is involved in? Remember when there's the whole thing with Alexa Bliss and
With the
theme?
indoctrination when.
Yep.
Yep.
And so that's why I think that, and then, you know, she told us on the MacMania podcast that there's a character out there that she hasn't done yet that she really wants to do. So who knows, you know, it's a lot. And you know, the thing about, we keep talking about Triple H, but I also want to include Stephanie McMahon in this too, they have us paying attention to every single part of the
Detail.
show.
They're very
Mhm.
detailed.
Every
Very
detail.
meticulous with what they put in
Mhm.
their shows. I just
Yes.
have to address this one
I want
comment
to toast
first.
to the new management. I just want to toast the new management.
I just want to toast this comment first. Black Thoughts. The bell when I mentioned Regina King, it was a toast to her strength. So I'm not sure if it's delayed on your end. I'm never toasting to suicide or whatever.
Yeah,
It was definitely a toast to the strength because I just seen her on the TV, and that's when it came out. That's when you came up with this comment. So it wasn't to the suicide. I'm never toasting to
Correct.
suicide.
You do
That
not-
is something
And that was on me. I'm the one handling the sound. And as I was pressing sound, Krista was responding because both Justin and I asked the question because we
right. So I wasn't
So
big
it was-
enough to
it was
suicide.
poor
It was to
timing,
her
yeah,
strength.
but-
It was poor timing, but at the same time, we're dealing with technology here, and sometimes it sucks. And Mercury's in retrograde. So we're just going to blame Mercury on
and
everything.
Krista's been struggling since before we went live. So like
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And Black Thoughts, like that is worth taking a shot for because of her strength. Because me personally, I also have a family member that deals with suicide stuff that I've had to deal with personally in my life offline. So for Regina to power on through that is a lot. Because I know
Okay.
like
I
me
just
and my
wanted to make
mom's.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's her only child. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to make that clear, make sure everybody understands. For those who are just like coming into the room, we're not cheersing to that. We're cheersing to her strength. Now,
Mhm.
now that we got that out the way, back
Mhm.
to
wrestling.
wrestling. I feel like I want Stephanie to I don't know. I feel like I miss Stephanie being on camera.
I mean,
Like, give
she's
me a
so
little
good.
bitchy side of her. Like, I miss her being on camera. I miss her, the authority. I miss that. I need them to come back, although I know that they're running it a lot backstage, but that hasn't stopped them before. I do want them to come back, but I do want to know what this other side of Alexa Bliss is. Like, is she going to fully turn into Lily? Be like, yeah, I was the real Lily the entire time. Like, I just need to figure this out.
I mean,
Excuse me.
it would make sense, or I could see her doing that, or like whether turning fully into Lily or adopting Sister Abigail if they were to bring Bray back as Bray Wyatt. Now, yeah, Lily is still one of the top selling pieces of merch in the
Yep.
WWE store. So
Yeah.
That's the ugly doll.
she is so damn ugly. Like, listen, I was a kid who enjoyed ugly looking dolls.
I'd rather have a Chucky
Realistic
doll.
looking
I don't
dolls,
even like that
Get me the
motherfucker.
fuck out.
No, see,
But,
you
like-
just brought
Nah,
a good
keep
point.
them
You was
dolls
a
away
kid that
from me.
enjoyed the dolls.
Pound the fucking dolls. I don't like dolls, period. But I would rather have like a raggedy ass looking doll than a like a proportionally correct doll. That shit is too fucking freaky. But Lily is ugly.
Just give me a
Sorry.
wrestling buddy. I'm gonna go old school. Give me a wrestling buddy.
Oh my god, I wanted a wrestling buddy so
Give me one of the-
bad.
Which
I-
ones
I
did y'all have? Did you have?
So
I didn't
I
have
had Hogan,
Me too.
and then my cousin had Savage. So there was only four that
I had
came
Hogan
out,
and Warrior.
and that
You know
yeah.
you had Hogan.
Oh,
Of course.
So let me show my age real quick. So these came out like around like the early 90s. So there was like four of them. There was Hogan,
Mhm.
there was Warrior, there was Savage, and then there was another one. There was a fourth
DiBiase.
one. DiBiase.
DiBiase.
And they're like semi big, like a little bit bigger than like throw pillows, to where you can actually like wrestle them and bend their joints and stuff like that. And they were
ROH has them now.
very popular.
Yeah, ROH has them.
They were
had
very
'em for the
popular.
Briscoes, and I remember. Do you remember WCW had them as well for Kevin Nash, Goldberg, obviously Hollywood Hogan, and I think Sting.
It was only right to
I'm
have
sorry,
it for
to have to.
Goldberg and Sting. I swear I only knew about WCW because of those two. Goldberg.
That's
and
so
Sting.
funny. Like every time, like
Morgan.
that dynamic from that it didn't go up north. You know,
Mhm.
being in Baltimore, like we got all the wrestling, WCW, WWF equally.
I mean, we
And-
got it too. Like it did play. I just never was a fan of it.
But-
I'm just
yeah,
like the Rock ain't
but-
over there.
But the thing is, it's funny because like most New Yorkers aren't, from what I've learned in the past year. But like even with like the NWA, you know how like they said wrestling was territory based, and
Mhm.
Baltimore was in that area where we got everything. Like WWF used to have Titan Sports in Maryland, like an office in Maryland, and like Shane McMahon was born in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So
Mhm.
then obviously the NWA used to run here too.
I think I've been having an epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna meet Shane McMahon, run into him one of these days.
boy.
I don't know, because everybody I've seen
Mm-hmm.
is either shaped like his head or whatever is shaped like him, or they really resemble him. And I have to be like, is that Shane? No, it's not him. It's not him.
So he's like a
When
build a
it's
bear.
When it's him,
Yell, here comes the money.
like,
See
hey,
what
we gotta
happens.
talk. Huh?
Just scream, here comes the money. See what happens.
That would be funny.
That'll be funny.
Just start dancing some Jordans. He may just appear.
Right. If you do it, I'm like, that was him, y'all. That was him.
It was him. It was him.
I mean, you strike up a sneaker conversation, you never know where it go. Next thing you know,
I'm
Yeah.
not. Maybe he could point me in the right direction to sneakers, because I'm just
Ask him
starting to get into
how
it.
he feels about Crocs.
Oh, see.
Well, we know how Brian feels about Crocs.
There will never not be an episode with Crocs
Chris
and
Brian.
Brian mentioned.
Krista,
Oh
this
my
happened.
gosh.
This
yo.
happened.
Oh no, she got
Are
them.
those the Crocs flip flops?
Listen, they are flip-flops because they were the most comfortable looking orthopedic looking motherfuckers that I found on fucking Amazon. All right. But I just want to say these are
Canal
home
Street
shoes,
chancletas.
and I shall never, this is a chancla. This has perfect aerodynamic, like
Mhm.
just
See, those look
So-
better than the others.
right. I would
Yeah.
have never
So
gotten
you'll wear
these.
those? You'll have your toes out, Brian?
No, I don't wear my toes out, but I'm saying they look better. The other
These
one's
are-
just horrendous.
these are
And then I saw
apartment
Brother
shoes.
Hugh today, and he had the nerve to have
That's
a
right.
gut
That's
dirt
right.
Crocs.
That's right, Brother Hugh. That's right, Brother
Nah.
Hugh.
Brian, we here on this. We here on
Right,
this. I'm old
exactly.
school. I need slippers, slides, not
Yup.
these ghetto Crocs. Ugh.
Not ghetto.
And then y'all put pins on them.
I sure do. I'm gonna get another pen and deck them out with Harry Potter giblets. Yes, I am.
Well, I know
Oh,
the day
dear
before
Lord.
the day before y'all anniversary, I'm supposed to get a front row seat to go see Jay Bougie in the Bronx.
Oh yeah, Matt
yeah,
is
the-
playing in that show.
Welcome to the Bronx. Oh yeah, that is Friday night. All right, I gotta
Mhm.
take that day. I just gotta take that day off and come up early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm going. I'm gonna be up there. Yep.
I think I'm
My-
gonna go too.
That's
I
my
think
old
those
neck of the
wrestling girls
woods.
supposed to do something there that night.
Hmm.
I said I think those wrestling girls are supposed to do something there that night. It was
Okay.
brought up, but it was never
Harry
said. That's
Potter
right,
is
Morgan. That's right.
That's right, Morgan. Harry Potter is life.
Team
Hufflepuff
Gryffindor over
in
here.
the house represent.
See, we support Harry Potter. We just don't support the Crocs, but we support
Right,
Harry Potter.
Whatever.
Correct.
I'm
In
Team
my book,
Gryffindor over
J.K.
here.
Rowling wears Crocs, so she's just canceled. So we still like
I
Harry
mean,
Potter.
she's canceled for other reasons, but Crocs
No,
is on
like
there now.
it's just an extra.
It makes sense.
It's an extra, Krista.
You know what's crazy? She's canceled, right? But she made Dumbledore gay. So I was
That
just
doesn't
so
change the fact that
confused.
the bitch is transphobic.
No, but my thing is that I was really confused, and then I read as to why she was canceled. I'm just like, oh, yeah, transphobic.
And
Got
she
it.
pulled that shit right out of her ass. Like she was like, oh, but he was gay the whole time. Man,
But when did
I
she make
mean-
these transphobic comments? Because she wrote that Dumbledore was gay, and she said he was gay like in '97.
but like, are we really gonna get into this? Because I'm very passionate about it, and I
No, girl, I'm
Nah, go
I
ahead,
really
because
want to
refresh
know
my
after the
memory.
After the 7th book came out, she decided then to announce that the character, and granted, I want to say that the sexuality of a character does not define the character as a whole. Any person, fictional or real, are not any, like, nobody is defined by their sexual orientation or gender. That's not it.
right.
But
Mhm.
she literally decided to announce that after somebody called her out for the lack of representation. And she was like, oh, but
Oh.
Dumbledore's gay. He's gay.
Yeah, she was like, she always felt that in her whatever
Like,
that he was gay. And then because I was watching the third installment to Fantastic Beasts,
uh-huh.
and I'm just like, who was Dumbledore talking to? And I'm like, oh, I figured who it was because Johnny Depp is no longer in a goddamn movie.
Man, right.
And then as I'm watching it, I'm working as well. So I was just like,
Yes, Millie.
so I was just like, all I heard was, yeah, but I was in love with you. I was like, excuse me, huh? And I had to rewind to make sure I heard what I heard. And I'm just like, but wait, we were just having this conversation about her being canceled, but she makes Dumbledore gay.
It was the other end of the spectrum.
I realized that afterwards.
Let me still be hateful. And so it's like, well, we're not gonna take that. So I still love Harry Potter. It has its flaws. I'm a Hufflepuff through and through.
And I'm definitely gonna watch every Fantastic Beast that comes out. Just like
I still gotta watch those ones.
I watch every Harry. I promise you, when Harry Potter's on, I don't care if I've seen the fifth. Like I'll be finding new nuggets. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense now. I promise you,
You're right, Morgan. You're right. I'm not gonna say like it was still very you know. So I understand that. I am a Potterhead. I have at this point like 23 different Harry Potter books because I have them in multiple editions. But like, you know, at this point in life, in the year of our Lord 2022, she's still holding onto her guns. So I'm just like, ma'am, take a seat. That's it.
Wow, I don't even know how we got on this, but
because of the Crocs.
It was the Crocs. All right. So we're gonna switch it back up to wrestling, right? And Brian, now I get to chew you out in public. Okay?
Whoa. What'd I do?
What?
I love you and all. You the bro. You the big bro. Love you for life. Always. But you shared something with us that you knew about and you knew how I was gonna react to it. And I know you.
Wow, we gonna do this on air.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you couldn't share it due to media purposes and embargo purposes, reasons, and whatnot.
Oh, we going there.
Oh shit, Brian.
But for you, not even to tell, I wouldn't have said shit, and I still would have acted surprised when you dropped it in the damn group chat. You know how I feel about Survivor Series. Boston is seeing me, okay? We're gonna figure out Airbnbs, okay? And for you to drop, and you should mind you, I wouldn't have cared that you dropped that Triple H has made Survivor Series into War Games. War Games.
It
definitely has my heart now. After seeing this past War Games with the girls, oh my god, it definitely has my heart. Cora J literally stole the show in that War Games. I don't care what nobody said. But for you to just put the nail in your own damn coffin to say, oh yeah, I already knew about it. I couldn't say nothing till it was announced. That's just like you spit on my forehead. Like what? What? You should have just not said that.
Well, now you know he can keep a secret.
Fuck all that. All of that. Okay? Because you know how I feel. And I
wanted to see that reaction.
Well, you ain't see it. You heard it. Now you see it.
I wanted to see it through text.
Because I was about 2.5 seconds to be like, to FaceTime you. I'm like, you dead ass? Are you dead ass? You're going to get the holy breath out of me that day. I promise you. If I wasn't working or trying to get some sleep, I don't know what I was doing. I promise you, I would have cursed you out. Clean curse out.
Like you're doing right now?
Yeah, right. But with more curses.
Oh, so you're saying you had some time to cool down?
It's just because it's Brian. I really can't. Like, if he was math, oh.
Relax.
I would have been censored. Okay. Shout out to my biggest hater. I don't know where you're at right now.
Shout out to the Black Wrestling family who's, I think, live right now.
They probably are live. Yeah, they most likely are live. But, everybody knows Math is my biggest hater in life. Love you to death. Hope you had a great day from that shout out I gave you earlier. But yeah, can we just talk about how they're going to make Survivor Series War Games? Because we was throwing out theories and hypotheticals in the group chat. And I was like, maybe they should make it like a triple threat War Games. However they would build a structure this time, because we see how it's built with the 2 rings and, But if they was to make it a triple threat, how would that look? Like, would it be something similar to Elimination Chamber? Like, I don't know, but I feel like a whole triple threat, because you have to include NXT on this. You have to. Like, I want to see the
Do
bloodline.
Well, it's,
And
I mean, they're
what-
trying to
first of all,
uplift the
when they first
brand.
included NXT in the very first time for Survivor Series, you couldn't tell me nobody wasn't going ape shit about it.
that was a different class though. Like that
Exactly.
class, good. That class was ready. You
All
know?
right, so if we was to have
Okay.
an NXT team for the guys, it's definitely Carmelo.
Yeah.
Definitely
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes. Even though
Has
he
to be
looked
Bro-
different, I'm like, who was this? But it's the beard and whatnot in the hair.
Grew up.
Ooh.
He did.
Filled
He
up.
did. It's like I blinked and he grew, like he matured.
I
Like he
was
had a
like,
growth spurt.
oh, like he trimmed his beard, he like slicked his
Slicked
hair
his hair
back, and I
back.
was like, and he put down a proper button down shirt, and I was like,
This is what you look like clean. Got it.
right?
But you know, let's be real though. They're not booked in
Get
the
it.
way the last ones was, and simply because their takeovers are still in the Capitol Wrestling Center. They're not in big arenas. So when
Yeah.
you had to Adam
When we
Cole,
gonna get them traveling? That's what I need to know.
Adam Cole's and
Yes.
Keith Lee's, they were already like superstars. Like they came in
Yeah.
as indie stars who were known around the world, you know, or coming in from a Ring of Honor or a PWG. These this class, not everybody's like that. So they're not.
green.
Yeah, they're not ready for
Hello,
that. But you know, you can do a triple threat. Matter of fact, I was watching last night, and the match, it was a triple threat War Games match. I believe it was Sanity, Authors of Pain, and somebody, and Undisputed Era.
Wow,
So
I haven't heard of Authors of Pain in mad long.
Wow.
Right. But yeah, go back and see like how that was done, and see, you know, if you like it. I think it was like 3 a piece or 4 piece or something like that. But I don't think you know, one of the things that Triple H did say was it's going to be storyline based, not going to be Raw versus SmackDown. So I think
Thank
that's a
you.
win. Yeah, that's a huge win right there. That's
Oh, that would
played
make
out.
more sense because
Yeah.
I
So
feel like the last storyline one we had
Mhm.
was when the Shield was there and they was on the Survivor Series team.
The Shield versus New Day.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
the last storyline one we had because Kurt Angle was the
Mhm.
general manager of Raw, and I think Shane was the general manager of SmackDown, and that was like really the last storyline one, and that made sense. It made
Yeah.
sense.
And see, with this, what you do, you put
long ago.
we know it's gonna be the bloodline. Let's not kid ourselves.
I
So
mean,
now it's you. Who do you line up against the bloodline? You know, you could do people that Roman beat, people like Strowman, Kevin Owens, throw Seth Rollins in there if you want, and Riddle, and force those two to get along or something. But you know, that's the part that's going to be interesting. Who do you put against the bloodline?
I have a feeling Randy's coming back. Just throwing it out there. Okay,
Ooh, I don't know.
Who, what? What'd you say?
Randy's gonna come back.
Oh, Randy. Okay.
Hey,
I mean, I hope so. You
Randy.
know, he's hurt. You know, and
But how hurt is hurt? They all hurt at this point.
nah, like he's hurt.
Nah, I think his is significant. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Is
'Cause
he's
come on
out
now,
for
like,
a
he-
minute.
Yeah, Randy
But what
Orton.
happened again? Please refresh
Yeah, I don't
my
remember what
memory.
happened.
I don't remember exactly what happened either.
Is it a back or it's an upper body injury? But they were saying like, nah, he's out for a while, which is why they were going so hard with Riddle doing the solo run because it's
Yeah.
like it's not short term, it's long term, and we're making sure it's not like something that affects him
Yep.
even when he comes back.
Isn't
It's
he
one
like
of those.
30 something? Maybe like
No,
his
Randy
early
in
Oh,
his
he's in his early
40s.
40s.
Randy's older.
Yeah.
I just said maybe in his
Alexa,
early 40s.
How old is Randy?
He's
going?
definitely in his 30s. Hold on, I can Google it right now.
42 years old.
42.
Yeah.
But I remember it was a significant injury, like Cody Rhodes with the pec injury, where it's like it's
Yeah, I was gonna
significant. He's
say,
out for a while. Don't pencil him for anything probably for the rest of the year.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Black Thought said, okay, so Morgan said this. Well, thank you, Rich, for the compliment. Morgan said
Thank you,
this.
Rich.
Okay, once my computer stopped freezing. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm tired of the bloodline. Was hoping that Brock Lesnar was gonna take those titles at SummerSlam, which was incredible to see. All right, Morgan, don't rub it in because
Blasphemy, Morgan.
and I wasn't there. But no, I could only imagine how Tennessee was during that damn that match.
It was
During
good.
the whole thing, from beginning to end.
Your man came out in a forklift,
Yeah.
And lifted the ring.
lifted the
All I
ring,
needed
threw
all I
Roman off the
needed
forklift.
All I needed was 90s style JR yelling during that moment, and it would have been
Fuck God! My
He's
God!
right over here. Oh my God. Oh my
Chef's
God.
kiss. That's it.
I just feel bad for the people who paid for the tickets, for the front row tickets, who could not see shit. The people who were on that side of the ring when the ring got fucking lifted. It's like, well, and this is when the event ends for me.
No, that's when you look up at the screen because you're not gonna
Well,
waste
yeah.
your money. You're going.
Well, yeah, but like,
Listen, you rub some Bengay on your neck later. You gonna look up. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the price you pay for having floor seats.
that's true.
I have done that once in surprisingly enough in Boston for TLC where it wasn't the first two rows, it was like fifth row to where you're close where you can see stuff, but you're doing a lot of like this for like 90% of it for the things that
Yeah.
you can't see. And then afterwards, you're just like, damn, my neck is killing me.
Go see a chiropractor the next day.
Chiropractors change your life. I promise you.
Morgan, I hear you. I can see why people are tired of the bloodline because this has been like for at least the last year, and then in Roman's
It's
case,
been
the
over a
last
year,
2
yeah.
years where they've dominated, and so you want to see someone different. But Brock, though, like the whole point is Brock is like this unbeatable person, and for Brock to win the titles will mean yet another Brock Roman match. And like personally, I am tired of seeing Brock and Roman in
But
the
I feel
ring.
like we always say we're tired of seeing Brock and Roman, and then we let it simmer for a little bit, and then they come back and do some shit we never expected because we
Yep.
was tired of seeing Brock Roman. Then SummerSlam came about, and like you said, he came out on a forklift. He lifted the damn ring up. He rolled Roman out the ring. He put Paul Heyman through a table. Like
He almost killed that man.
He almost killed the
Mhm.
man, basically. And it's just like, what? If I didn't have to host an event, I promise you, I would have left out that. I would have flew out that morning. I would have flew out that morning because I remember I was with Bianca a few days before. She's like, "Hey, you
Right.
coming?" I'm like, "No, girl, I can't."
Priorities. We understand.
But that SummerSlam match is exactly what you said. It was something completely different because
Mhm.
the WrestleMania match was the same as the Crown Jewel match, which is the same as the WrestleMania 34 match, which is the same as the other Saudi show where they had the steel cage. They were all the same,
I
which is
don't
why that
think-
SummerSlam match
the-
really stood out, though.
They were
Because-
different people,
It really
though.
did. It did.
They were, but like when you watch the matches, like that's the thing with Brock and Roman, they're very hit or miss. Like they've had two real big bangers, and then the
Mhm.
rest are kind of like, I don't know about that one. And then 34 is just, we're not talking about that again. 34 was just trash.
I don't even think I remember 34. I remember 35.
when Brock threw the belt.
At all.
34 was literally
That's when he
they-
threw the belt.
Yeah.
that's when
like
he threw the
chucked it.
belt. That's when, yeah, at Vince. That was the one where he goes back to the curtain and throws the belt at Vince, and Vince is cursing him out.
Vince's face was just like, the fuck? What? The
I was-
fuck?
don't remember any of that.
I was there for 34. It was basically they spam finishers for 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden Roman got busted up out of nowhere, and we were just like, "Wait, what the hell happened?" And then all of a sudden Brock retained, and we're just like, was that supposed to?" It was a lot of was that supposed to happen? So Brock's retained, so we're going off the air like this.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Yeah, thank you for coming to WrestleMania." It's like, wait, we're ending like that? And
Wait,
mind you, the
Brock
crowd,
was pissed at the end of that match because it wasn't supposed to happen that way.
well, it was that, and the crowd completely turned on it. The minute they walked out, the crowd was like, "We've told you we did not want this match. Vince, we have specifically told you for months we did not want this match. You said F you, we're still getting this match." So now the crowd took it out on Brock and Roman by basically booing it or doing the Beach Ball Mania during the entire match until the very end where we're like, wait, Roman's really bleeding.
Yeah, I was like, yo, is he for real bleeding? Like, is he?
Yeah, he was
Y'all know
bad. It
I'm
was like,
biased.
ooh.
It was bad.
That
It was
fun.
bad.
No, I'm
Man,
biased. I
Everybody.
love me my Roman Reigns.
That version too.
I loved every
love
version
Roman
because it like
Reigns
Okay.
it's the glow up. Gotta love
Okay,
the glow up.
I
I
will
love just like
always
I love
say
every version of Becky. You cannot tell me different. That's why she's
Yeah.
right here.
I love Roman Reigns pre and post veneers. Just because he decided to become an asshole after he got his teeth fixed, I don't give a
Oh
fuck.
man.
And he took
I
out
like
the
the
great
new Roman.
contact.
She said he went to the Dr. Miami of teeth and glowed up.
And he took
Wow.
out the great contact.
I like New Roman.
But what we not gonna do is sit here and clown him. Okay, thanks.
I mean, man
You know I love my
made
man.
leukemia submit.
No, I love the man.
I'm sorry. What,
I'm
Justin?
low-key waiting
The
for
man made leukemia tap out. So the jokes only go so far for the tribal chief. Like
Mm-hmm.
we respect
Who's
Roman
shooting
Reigns in his
at
house.
them?
tribal chief though. Like,
Yeah, but
Tribal.
I love the tribal chief. Pre-tribal chief Roman, I liked. The thing was, you could tell that wasn't really him, but then when they let him loose and be a badass, you could see like, oh, this has been hiding. Like, where the hell is this guy? Like, I love him. And then that's the version that came out in the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Whereas like
I
you're
told you he got
finally
Uso
getting
training. I told you he got Uso training. There's no way nobody could sit here and tell me different. He was training with the Usos, trying to figure out personality and stuff. No shade, no tea. We all know that he wasn't the best on the mic. We all know that his gestures wasn't the best. We all know like he's improved, but we all see like that side of the Usos more so than we saw Roman, even from way back
I
when.
would let the Samoans take me all day, any day. So
period. I got a refill on my water. But
I ain't drinking to that.
I mean, are they adopted?
Yeah, right.
I'll be half Samoan, half Puerto Rican.
Oh, you winning.
I love tattoos. I'll have a tribal tat. Honorary Oos. Same thing. I'm coming for you.
Honorary tribal.
Shout out to my amazing husband who has to put up with this fucking shit every fucking Friday or any day that Roman Reigns is on the TV. You're the best. You're the real MVP.
I'll drink to that.
Good night, Morgan.
Drink to your husband.
Drink to your husband. Drink to Greg.
Salute to you, Morgan.
Morgan, thank you so much for being here. Before Morgan goes, because I want her to listen to this, because I got you, girl. I just want to say real quick, if y'all have seen my Instagram, just like Morgan has currently a GoFundMe going on. Morgan needs to take care of a health issue, and we need to get that money for that procedure. So on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a charity stream on my Twitch channel, Crispa Contreras. Well, yes, twitch.tv/Crispa Contreras. We're going to be starting earlier in the day, like around 2:00, give or take, maybe earlier, and go for as long as I can without it being a 12-hour stream. But any proceeds that we get, any donations are going to go straight to Morgan so that she hopefully can get this taken care of. So please come and check us out. Come and check my channel out on Saturday. Morgan, I love you. Go sleep. Take care of yourself.
Wishing you prayers and speedy recovery, Morgan. Crispa, where can we donate if we check in tomorrow?
Morgan, if you can Saturday. Can you please put the link to your GoFundMe on the comments? I'm still gonna add that to. I'm gonna be posting about it on my Instagram tomorrow to promote the stream on Saturday. So the link is gonna be there as well. If you go onto my Instagram right now, Crispa Contreras, you will see my latest post has the link as well. So come and check it out, please, and thank you. No donation is too small. Thank you, guys.
I'll put I'll put your IG link in the comments so that they can see.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
Get some rest, Morgan.
Absolutely.
Yes, get some rest, love. All right, there we go. Thank you so much, honey.
You're welcome. So now we're going. Oh, we didn't give up. We got sidetracked, but I need to know.
We were talking Survivor Series.
I know,
because you were giving Brian an earful, and then we went on the mother of tangents.
As I should, because in this case, Brian pulled the math. And that's all I got to say about that in my stone cold voice.
In the words of Math Damon.
Yo, he be telling me. He be really awesome. Nah, F her. It's just so fun picking with him. Like, it's like, it really makes I feel like that's another reason I haven't picked on Math since I last seen him, and with Mercury in retrograde, I haven't. I think I'm gonna have to send him the middle finger just because it will make my day go better. I promise you, it will make my day go so much better. Hold on, I'm definitely gonna just send him the middle finger.
You should throw him a slap emoji like Stephanie.
Right.
Like, I'm not physically slapping you, but I'm like verbally slapping you.
I send him the punching in the face and the middle finger. So we'll see what he says. He's either gonna look at it while he's streaming live, like, yo, what the?
Yeah, he's saying about his.
That's it, and it's just gonna make my day feel better.
He gonna be like, why is Krista showing me a punch face and middle finger?
No, he gonna be like, yo, Krista B. Krista B.
I know I deserve it, but for what?
Huh?
Let's
She's gonna
let's
be
bring
like,
her
I
on.
know I deserve it, but for what?
He's not even gonna say to yo, Krista B, F you. That's what he's gonna say. If he's y'all, if
He'll
he's
be like-
streaming and he mentions my name, just it's because I sent him an emoji.
Like, let's bring her on so we can kick her off.
Right. He'll quick. Boop, delete me. I'm like, oh.
You gotta love
Alright.
this community, man. You gotta love this
So-
community.
I know that we're on Survivor Series, but I am dying to talk about yesterday.
Oh yeah. So I mean, all right, so real quick.
AEW's fifth biggest show. You know, this was
Real-
not a normal Dynamite. They go all, you guys, you see for the second year in a row, they go all out for Grand Slam.
No pun intended. Or pun intended.
Shh. Puns intended, not intended. It can go however. I'm just Tony Khan with it. I'm just, let's go.
So real quick before we get back into AEW. Real quick before we get into AEW, I just need to know your dream Survivor Series teams for War Games.
Dream as in now or
Well, like
in
yeah,
general?
like who do you want to see on the current roster or somebody to come back who's originally on the roster? Like I just need to know who y'all see coming for
Boom.
War
All right, I got one. So the women's War Games, Damage Control,
Mhm.
Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler
Mm.
versus Bianca, Alexa, Asuka, a returning Naomi, and a returning
Hey!
hometown hero, Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Since it's in Boston.
Hey!
Okay. Becky?
Shit. I will honestly just second everything Justin just said.
I
'cause
feel like
fuck
that too.
that.
I feel like that too.
Me
Or
too.
for me, I would probably take out it just if Bray Wyatt comes back. I would probably take out Alexa Bliss and put a returning Becky because Becky kind of left us on the cliffhanger with SummerSlam and then her arm, whatever. So I feel like a
Right.
returning Becky.
I'd be down for that. I'd be
Take
down
out
for that.
Alexa Bliss.
What
Yeah.
if Alexa gets taken out backstage by someone, we don't know who that someone is, and then the person that replaces them, it happens to
He
be
gets took.
Becky?
Then hey,
we don't
that's what
know
it is.
Because we don't know if
Hard
Becky's a
subject
heel
change.
still or she's coming back face.
No, she's a face now.
Yeah.
After she helped, like she stood up for Bianca or whatever, and then she came
Mhm.
out again, like she's a face. She's no longer a heel. And she
Let's
said
go
in an
get that.
interview on why they
Yeah.
decided to make her a face at the end of the
right. So then we just amended to, instead of not knowing who beat up Alexa, you could say Damage Control beats up Alexa. Bianca has to
Yeah.
find a fifth person. Boom, a returning
Becky
Becky
comes in.
Lynch.
There we go. There we go. And that would be great for their own storyline. So
Oh, this is a good one.
I like that.
Bloodline and Sami Zayn versus New Day and Street Profits.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yes to all of that, but also I
Are
just want
we
to say
sending all
Sami
healing
Zayn.
vibes to Big E though?
Sami
He-
Yeah,
Zayn.
we need another person.
He not done yet. He not like it's he not done healing yet.
No,
No, not even close. They said it's going to take
Sheesh.
a year before they reevaluate to see where he's at with the neck because remember, he was almost paralyzed or worse.
Oh yeah, right.
So
Wait,
they-
hold
They
on,
were
hold on.
like,
Go back.
we were
Who we
gonna-
talking about?
Big E.
Biggie.
Because they said New Day
Bigger
versus
man
Street
this time.
Profits and Bloodline has 5 people. So with Biggie's injury, you gotta remember the man escaped possible paralysis and
Yeah.
possible
Mhm.
worse.
Yeah.
So I think the last update when I think it was either Satin or Hawani that interviewed him, he was like, it's still not calcifying or something like that. So they said that they're gonna re-up after a year to see where the neck's at.
Okay.
To where he
Yeah,
can
give the
do
man-
everything. He can do everything else but get in a wrestling ring right now.
Mhm.
Give
But the
the
question
man
is, a
time
year
to
from now,
rest.
can he wrestle again, or is it going to be like a TJ injury where it's like you can't wrestle no more?
TJ's injury was crazy. Okay.
It really was. Like I read,
Sami Zayn, and I'm surprised that Sami Zayn was able to get back in the ring
All right.
after
TJ
what Kevin Owens did to him.
TJ's is really wild because I just watched that Celtic Warrior workout video with when he Sheamus worked out with him, and TJ goes into detail about it to where he's like the surgeon spent like hours on that surgery and was like the only thing that's keeping your neck together is the muscles in your neck. Like I don't know how you're not paralyzed or dead.
That's God.
It really is. Like they compared it to the Christopher Reeve like Same thing.
Aye.
Sheesh.
So it's
Sheesh.
like,
That hurt me in the heart. Like,
yeah. So
Yeah.
TJ was like, yo, me working out and staying working out is what kept my body to where I can still function.
shit.
So, well, thank God for that.
So yeah, so
let's
to
change
bring
up
it to Big E,
So you know what? Cheers to that. Cheers. Yeah. I
yeah,
don't
cheers
got
to
water, but y'all can cheers
no
to that.
paralysis.
Cheers to no paralysis. Look, yeah.
I'm empty, but y'all get it. So we could switch out Big E for Kevin Owens.
That's the worst when
Oh,
your
hell
water
yeah.
go empty during the show.
It's fine.
That happens to
Drinking
me
water
like
all
every
day.
it happens to me every Wednesday.
I've been drinking water all day. So something happened with the Yankees.
Justin.
Nah, sorry, Stan just hit a 2-run homer,
Stan-
Oh, yay!
and
I
the
thought
Yankees
that
are
we were
playing.
drinking buddies, but okay.
They're
Go.
playing Red
Oh,
Sox.
we
right?
are drinking buddies. Boom, I got you. Stan hit a
Hey.
homer. F the Red Sox. Let's go.
After Red Sox.
I agree with
Boy.
that statement.
So yeah, so we're gonna switch out Big E for Kevin Owens because he's trying to get his whole best friend back in Sami Zayn, trying to make Sami Zayn realize that he's being brainwashed and manipulated by Bloodline. So that works.
And New Day and Kevin Owens have history where like Big E was out with I think a knee injury, and Kevin Owens was like the adopted third member
Mhm.
of New Day.
But
for-
we also got to
for-
remember, Kevin Owens, being that this is all storyline, we don't know how far the storyline is going to go. Kevin Owens is like teaming up with Johnny Wrestling now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So we got to remember this is going off a storyline. Maybe we got to include Mr. Johnny Wrestling into because he's done a
we
war
should always
games.
include Mr. Johnny Wrestling.
Oh
He's done
yeah.
a war games. He's participated in war games.
Yep.
Yeah, he
So
got that
Absolutely.
experience.
Absolutely.
I forgot about
unfamiliar
him. I meant
territory
Kevin
to
Owens.
him.
We have
Yeah.
so much talent right now in the main roster. Thank you, Stephanie and Hunter. And honestly, I forget.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
forget-
piggyback off of that. We got a lot of stories. You know,
Yes.
everybody's story
Yes.
matters, and that's the best part about wrestling right now. That's what, like, you know, the Attitude
Absolutely.
Era. We watched it because of stories. We didn't give a god darn about matches. We barely talked about the matches in school the next day. We talked about, man, did you see what Austin said to Rock last night? Did you see what Triple H said to the Rock? Rock said to
Everybody was
Triple H.
called a jabroni. after that.
Everybody trying to go to school, imitate the promos.
You saw what they did to Val Venus?
Yeah.
Choppy,
The Dudleys
choppy,
done put
pee-pee.
another person through a table.
Yep, that was it. It was
Mae
about
Young
that
gave
story.
birth.
To a hand.
They kidnapped Ken Shamrock's sister. They
Yo,
kidnapped
Ryan
Stephanie.
Shamrock. She used to follow me on Twitter. I don't know if she still do.
Wait, they're really related? They're really brother and sister?
Oh, Ryan Shamrock. I don't know. No,
alright.
no, that wasn't her real
Mhm.
name.
I'm gonna say, hey, for the sake of Kate, for the sake of
Hey.
out the kids,
Yo,
us,
but-
Chat,
they're
Google
brother
it.
and sister.
But
Let
you
us
know,
know.
what's
Let us
funny,
know in
though?
the chat.
But what was funny about that whole story that you bring up? Because man, I can't wait to do an Attitude Era like look back with y'all. But it's funny
Oh, I have
because
Down.
every big brother like wanted to be like Ken Shamrock. Like, yeah, ain't nobody messing with my sister. I'm gonna tear him up, this, that, and the other. And she was sitting up there messing with Billy Gunn. She had partnered with Goldust for a little bit, and then of
Yeah.
course Val Venus and Ken Shamrock wasn't having none of that. And I'm like, and then like when he got Billy Gunn and like messed up his ankle after he mooned her, I'm like, dog, shit, you gonna get your ankle broke because you up there mooning this man's sister, knowing he the most dangerous man in the world.
Mm-hmm. And the
Alright,
fact that
I
Kim
drank
Shamrock
half
is
my
still
drink
fighting.
and an entire
Child.
cup of water, so I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Kim
Yeah, it was
Shamrock is
it was a
still fighting.
shoot. You know, it was a shoot. Like they said that if Bret Hart didn't want to do business, there was even considerations of throwing Ken Shamrock in there to make him do business. Now I think Bret can hold his own on the simple fact he come from the dungeon, but that's a whole different story.
I mean, we
But
could talk about
Dungeon
Brett on like so
Technique
many
style
different like episodes.
versus MMA style with Kim Shamrock.
What I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is I think he could defend himself. I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
he can.
yeah.
abs-
He
absolutely
wouldn't have been
defend himself.
scared. You know what I mean? Like Sean wouldn't have did it. Sean,
Yeah.
you know.
Come
Joe
on,
Briscoe-
Krista. You know
Sean was a
Stu
pretty
Hart put
boy
Brett
going
in
to
one
the
of them submission
playground.
moves that Shamrock would have did.
Mhm.
Whatever Shamrock would have had lined up for Brett would have been like, dude, Stu put me in this in the dungeon like 15
When I
times.
was 15.
When I was
years
like
old.
I was like
When I was
7.
2 in diapers,
Yeah.
this is nothing.
I was
new to me.
set. He's like, I was
Huh?
7. I talked back
Huh?
once, and then he put me in this.
Hit your gun there, Brett.
I'm like, try again. Try again.
By the way,
Right.
Brian, shout out to I just listened to the McMania episode. Shout out on the episode with FTR. Bro,
Appreciate it.
Great
I
stuff.
gotta catch up because
And they thought I was the one that didn't like Brett. That was the funny part. Because I'm sitting there like this. And I'm like taking time code stuff down. It's like, and then Cash goes, I bet you it was Brian. And I'm
I
like,
heard,
no.
yeah. I met
I
them
definitely
during
gotta catch up.
Access at 35 for
Okay.
the New York one. I met them. I was like, damn it, I should have worn my Brett stuff. So I had like the Jesus Shuttlesworth like hoodie, the Lincoln joint. I was like, I should have
Mhm.
worn my Brett stuff because I knew like you guys are both Team Brett. I'm also Team Brett.
Yeah, they the ones who wasn't they the ones who beat up the
Yeah.
guy? Yeah, that was
Cash
like
was no, yeah, Cash was the one that hit the dude with the uppercut. And it was like,
Yeah.
yo, you put hands on Brett? What?
yeah, that's when they
Take
earned
that.
the respect of the boys for real. Like if
Yo,
they didn't have it.
When I tell you we were at G1 Supercard when that happened, and then
Mhm.
like our entire sections were like, yo, what the hell? Someone just tried to like duff Brett? What the hell's going on? And
Wow.
then like our seats happen to be like the club seats that have like the little TVs. So after the Final Four ended, it went to the news, and the news, like first thing, like, yo, someone tried to like beat up Bret Hart at the Hall of Fame, and all of a sudden you just seen the guy try to run in and hit Brett, and all of a sudden you just see like Cash like knock the dude out with an uppercut.
Yeah, I
as
was
they drag
going
him
to pizza
out.
that day because I had just bought a grill, but I was like, all right, I ain't gonna have it. By the time I got it finished, it was time for Hall of Fame, and I was like, I ain't gonna have time to cook, so I went and got some pizza, and I'm in there, and my boy who was working at the pizza shop at the time, I'm like, yo, did you hear what happened? He's like, nah. I said, yo, look, back in the day at WWE Network, I showed him. It's like, yo, this joint's crazy. Like, how you gonna come at Brett of all people?
Yeah, like I feel bad for the ROH women's match that was going on at that time at G1 because we did not care at all. We were like, yo, because we just saw Twitter just blow up. Yo,
Mhm.
someone just trying to fit. Yo, we got this video, we got that video. Someone's got like, the Revive or FCR, Titus and them dragging the dude out and this and that. We got different
Yeah.
angles, and we're just like, yo, did you see this? Did you see this?
One thing about this generation, we're gonna get some video.
So Math responded.
What do you say?
We interrupt this programming. For
Yeah,
He just
Math.
gave me the shaking hands emoji.
That would be a response from him. Shout out to Mav. Shout out to Black Wrestling, the entire crew.
Shout out.
Facts. It's family.
They had a hell of an episode last week. They opened up the super chats and we went nuts showing them love. I've never seen all four of them just befuddled at the same time. Like, what is going on? And this was like for like a good 45-minute stretch.
Facts.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out food.
No, you're good. But yeah, shout out to them. I saw they sent Victor Perry a nice care package to the
Yeah.
wrestling club.
Nice.
It's been a big week for the wrestling club. They got a nice care package from what was it, Matt Cardona with the
Mhm.
wrestling figures. Black Wrestling sent them some merch, and then to bring it back to AEW on Wednesday, right before Great Slam, Swerve and Our Glory, Swerve Strickland, Keith Lee pulled up to the wrestling club.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out to
the second and third wrestlers to pull up to the wrestling club. They
Mhm.
came with the belts, showed them love.
Right before they lost them.
don't even just why.
I thought we was going into AEW.
So,
Shout out
so
to
we-
PNG,
so listen,
friend of the podcast, and by podcast I mean me. And Krista, I was talking
at
about
some point, someone has to explain to me the genesis of Scissor Me Daddy Ass because I am struggling to
don't
figure out
fucking
why
get it.
this is a thing, where this started, why I'm
I
seeing
don't
grown
know.
men do like this,
I
and
just
it's
laughed.
like the coolest shit. I'm like, wait,
I'm not-
A,
I'm-
was the
I'm not-
fingering consensual? And B, where the hell did it start?
I'm not going
Like,
there. I
why
don't
is
touch it.
this a thing?
Was it Excalibur? Excalibur was so uncomfortable saying that yesterday. Was it him or somebody else? But like he was just like 12-year-old giggling, sister me daddy, and I was like, ah. But like that's how I feel.
Yeah, like someone's got to explain to me, like, how did this get over like this to where like everyone's like, scissor. It's like, wait, what? First off, pause. Second, again, what? And then when they scissor each other, it's like the coolest shit. It's like, bro, I need.
At this point, they versions. I don't know what happened to you, Justin.
Oh man.
Say something.
What's happening? What's the sound?
Who phone is near their speaker?
Not I.
Justin, that may be you, honey. Leave and come back.
Is he stuck? Wait, no.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, it was Justin.
It was Justin.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right.
Okay, so when Justin figures out his life, no, let me not say that. When technical difficulties happen, we're on technology, Mercury's in retrograde.
Listen, we all
But we do have to talk about what happened yesterday. Before we get to Paige, aka Saraya, coming back. Yo, I thought this was Devon Dudley on my screen on SVU. I promise you. I need to know what the was why was Trina?
Oh, I
on
know
there? Like, she
exactly
about to
why.
fight
I,
somebody.
I know exactly why. She was about a little month and a half early because she heard about those wrestling girls' upcoming event.
Oh, all right.
So she
Oh, that's
came
what
to
happened.
She came to New York.
Also,
So she-
I just want to say,
I just need some clarification. Come on, Trina. You know you come all the way through.
You ain't
know we
know
got nothing
that.
left for you, okay?
You ain't know nothing.
listen,
Yo, I used to
complete,
be a huge Trina fan. I created her on WWF SmackDown. Just bring
you
it.
didn't.
She's still gorgeous.
She's
Yeah,
very
she was my
pretty. When she was
manager.
like, "You see me to Jade." I'm like, "Is Trina gonna throw a punch? Is Trina gonna throw a punch?"
Yo,
She
shout out
really
to
wants
A-
Cardi though.
I know
shout
this
out
is
to
completely
AEW
out of
though. AEW pulled up all hip hop guys. They pulled up Who Kid. They pulled up Fab. They pulled up
You
Trina.
know what that's for, right? That's to make up for not giving black people opportunities for the world title.
No, that's because Rolling Loud is this weekend
Speak
and
the truth.
everybody is in New York.
or
But
doing
speaking
right by
of,
their women's wrestling.
Guess
I'm
who
just
I
saying.
had a conversation with, and guess who said they remembered me from Texas?
Oh shit!
Ooh, drum roll.
Jake.
Oh,
Mr. Westside Gun.
Nice.
hey.
He was like,
Wrestling
"Yeah, I
fans
remember your
remember
face." And
wrestling
we was just
fans.
sitting here talking about AEW, sitting here
Yeah.
talking about WWE. He said he might be pulling up to Raw on October 10th if there's nothing on his schedule.
Hey,
So, you know, gotta make these connections when you make these connections. Hey, shout out to Deborah Oxtail. She is the truth. Okay, if y'all don't know who Deborah Oxtail is, I don't know, y'all been sleeping under a rock. She's literally the truth in this industry. She, between that night, I was either Chris to be from those wrestling girls, and that's on period. So
hey!
shout out to
so
Westside Gun. Shout out to Deborah.
Shout out to
Oxtail.
Westside. Got to perform in Buffalo.
I ain't got nothing to drink, y'all. And I'm just too lazy to get up to go get
Pour
something to
yourself
drink.
some
You
water.
good. You hosting. You got this.
I know that this is totally left field and it's also the rum talking, but my wonderful husband did the amazing job yesterday of notifying me that apparently Bobby Lashley is Panamanian.
Yeah.
And I was
Really?
over here like, oh, word?
I never knew that.
Because I've been complaining his mom is Panamanian. He was not born in Panama, but his mom is Panamanian. So he's Panamanian. And I'm
Does he
over here
speak
like,
Spanish though?
I
I'm
don't
about to say,
fucking know.
Can we claim
I don't
it?
know.
Can we claim it as Latino gang?
Oh,
Is
we
he one
are
of us?
definitely claiming
One
Bobby
of
Lashley.
us.
His
One
name is
of
Franklin
us.
Roberto Lashley. So I will.
There we
I will
go.
drink for Roberto any day.
Yes, we're claiming him.
One
Definitely
of us.
claiming him.
One of us.
If you are a Latino or close to it, we are claiming you. One of us.
Hey. Because
Speaking of, can we just
over here that I don't see enough Panamanians because we're everywhere in boxing, but like where we at in wrestling, and we are in.
You never know. They be having people cover up their culture or whatever. Because I would have never known Biggie was Jamaican.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. I didn't even know that.
Big
I
E's
didn't know
Jamaican.
that.
Big E's Jamaican. Of course, Kofi
yeah.
Kingston is African.
Up in the streets, they call it murder.
Kofi Kingston is African. The Bella
Yes.
twins, I knew they were Mexican. I never knew they were, no, I knew they were Italian. I never knew they were Mexican.
When I found
Yeah.
out they were Mexican, I was like, hey. Okay.
I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I
Bobby
cursed y'all
Lashley.
out for years. Oops. I'm sorry.
Bobby Lashley's first wife, Crystal, is Bayesian.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and you know, they have people come in and cover, like the only way you're not covering something up, Lord, I thought that was Triple H on SVU. What is happening?
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like him from a quick glance. But the only way if they have like a really thick accent, like there's no way Sheamus can sit here and come out and say he's not Irish.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come out
I
and say
hated
he's
on
not from
Bailey for the
Scotland.
longest time. I did not know
Becky-
that she Latin.
Who?
Bailey. Like I hated on her.
Oh, you
for
could
the
tell by that
longest time.
body. Oh, I was like, nah, that's one of us.
Like she, I mean,
I'm sorry.
we
I
usually
got
are
identified as like,
anywhere
nah,
between
that's
five-
Goya in your system, girl. That
But
you are one of
listen,
us.
Listen, though. You see those hips and you're like Latina.
Exactly.
But you know that all of us we're like anywhere between like 4'11" and 5'5", and she's like 5'9", 5'7", 5'9". She's too tall to be Latina, so that's why I was like, "You're white," and I was wrong.
No,
I take
with-
responsibility for my action.
We have our exceptions, just like Damian Priest is Puerto Rican. He's like he's big
That's
and
true.
tall. Like
That's
I've seen him in
true.
person. I was like, bruh.
Damian Priest
That's
is tall,
true.
and we spoke to him at the bar at the Omni, and I was just like, "Oh hey, what's up?"
He's so fucking tall, and the fact that he and Rhea have shared pants in the past really puts Rhea Ripley's height into perspective.
Oh, Rhea's a big girl. She
Yeah.
is. And shout out to that.
I
Shout out to
saw
her
her
embracing
in
it.
person. I didn't interview her that day. I interviewed Naomi and Becky, but
She listen. There is a saying in Panama. There is
the
a
reason why she says I'm your poppy.
Rhea-
Okay?
Rhea is pocotona.
Rhea needs to drop. What's the workout routine, Rhea? We need answers because you are doing such incredible work in the gym. It's like, bro.
I am sorry, ma'am, but you can destroy me. That's all I said.
So I was when we were talking to Bianca when she was at the station, she was talking about her and her workouts with Rhea, and Rhea was like, she was like, anytime they would land somewhere, even if it's like a different time zone, like say they landed somewhere at 3 a.m, Rhea's finding a gym to work out at as soon as she gets off the plane. Like she'll check into the hotel and go work at the gym. Like she'll be the deadlift and whatever this one is called when you put it over your head and then drop it.
The overhead press.
Overhead press, like Rhea's a beast. Okay.
So was Bianca. Like I've always said, like if Charlotte's like the prototype, Bianca and Rhea are like the T1000s to like the OG Terminators, where it's just like they're just hybrids where they can do everything Charlotte does, but just better. Bianca is just Bianca's just the picture of athleticism. Rhea is just like unparalleled strength.
Did you not see Bianca Fireman carry Ebro?
I saw her fireman carry Dominic to the ring like it was nothing.
No, I'm
He's
talking
like,
about Bianca, not
I saw her fucking carry what's his face? Otis.
Ebro. Oh yeah, Otis. Yeah, but
I saw her carry Otis. I saw her
took off her heels and she was like, hold on.
Oh yeah, I did. I saw that.
Took off her heels and I was just like, this is my sis. Okay,
The baddest bitch. That's right.
I saw her do. I saw her do that, and then I saw her do like I think it was her and Adam Cole doing like a news thing to promote like either a WWE show or NXT show, and she picked up Adam Cole like it was nothing, started like squatting him like it was nothing.
Bebe is our beloved short king.
He's like, "Come here, I gotta set it in real quick." On live television, I was like, "Damn, Bianca's different." But so is Rhea too. Like Rhea is like,
and Adam is built average, respectfully. So
like Rhea gives me a lot of China vibes, where it's just like, yo, your strength is just like, wow, and you're very unique and different, and you embrace it, which
that's
which
a
we
dream.
love.
That would have been a dream match.
Can you imagine
Rhea versus China?
Can you imagine Rhea picking up China to do the was it the Riptide? Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what is big meaty men slapping meat for like women? Like, what's the equivalent of that?
I think we've been trying to get
that's what that would have been.
You've been trying to get that answer for a few weeks now, right?
Wait, ask the question again because I might have an answer.
What
So you know how
fucking meat for women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like y'all only qualified to answer that.
To the ladies of the panel, we need answers.
Just fuck.
No, because think of it. You have China, you had Beth Phoenix, you had Natalia, you have Rhea, in a way, Bianca. You have a lot of women that really stand out with their like strength. And if you put them together, like, what is that? for the men, we have our thing: big meaty men slapping meat. But for the
Yeah.
women, what's that equivalent?
I don't know, Chad. What's the equivalent?
Because now you're starting to see, especially with WWE, they're looking for these type of women.
Yeah.
Fresh out of college, where we want you with athleticism or strength or things of that nature.
Damn.
Yeah, I have no idea. Stump me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna think about it and get back to you when I have a.
Becky, we gotta
have a
add you to
silver
the
answer.
chat.
Why am I not in the chat? I hear all
Listen,
of this talk
we
about chat.
adding Becky to the wrestling crew chatter, right? And if somebody got a problem, they can fight me.
Nobody fighting you, Sean.
I will say
I'm gonna
though,
be
I
mad
am
tonight.
awful with group chats, and I.
Oh,
usually
don't
mute
worry, I
them.
got them muted. I just happen to see
Okay.
notifications.
Fantastic. The only reason why I don't have our chat muted is because it's literally once a month.
Yeah,
But we speak separately though.
we do. All right, Math is feeling himself a little bit too much now.
Uh-oh.
That means they're turning up over there. Shout out to
Yeah.
Black Wrestling.
Turn up
Mhm.
over here, Matt.
No, I was
Shoot.
like, I told them like, I had to curse you out once a day to make my day go well. He go, of course it does, because I'm on your mind. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Come on, Chris.
ruin-
What about the
don't ruin the
positivity we learned from Coffee Rev earlier? Are we
About
really
what?
going to 180 this for the math?
Oh
Say it again.
no,
I said-
Justin, don't go there.
Oh, damn. Did I just start a road that I need to rewind on?
Just say
Yes.
it again. Just say it again.
Oh,
Abort.
No,
I promise. Just say it again. I really didn't hear what you were saying.
add.
I'm gonna add Becky to the chat. Don't try to change the subject.
Man.
Say it again, Justin.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. So I went down this road. I was like, yo, since we started with positivity with Coffee Rev, are we really doing a 180 tonight because of math?
No. We're not doing a 180 tonight. I'm still in a good space, but that just boosts the 180. Like, Experian boost, that's my boost. So me cursing out Math is just a boost. But Math gets this energy when he pulls up November 5th, right?
Oh,
He already
Lord.
know what to expect. He already
We got to
knows
separate
when
y'all too.
When we put, it's no separating us. No separating us.
Yeah.
It's like the magnet. You try to go that way, you can't.
I just had to say it because we're live, but yeah.
It's no separating us two. It's a brother-sister relationship. Like, only I can curse him out. If anybody else is to curse him out and vice versa,
Facts.
then we fighting everybody.
I hear you.
That's it. Like,
I can fuck him up. You can't.
period.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Like,
And that's
don't.
on that.
Okay.
And it's mutual for him too. But yeah, so that makes my day go amazing. Makes my day go amazing. And I ain't doing it in a while. So now I feel a little bit better. I don't feel the retrograde as much as I was doing earlier. So maybe I'll just wake up and curse him out tomorrow after I read my Bible verse.
That just gives a little
Pray before you
extra step
slay.
on your step.
Period. Pray before you slay. Then I'm gonna slay and cuss him out. That's it.
Go.
Chris
Very
Chris
nice.
is living that meme. I thrive off negativity.
Mine's gonna say, I thrive off cursing out Math. That's it.
Mhm.
That is it.
You know what?
Let me stop before people start
Snap.
thinking we serious. I didn't really have to curse somebody else out. So
Okay.
love, shout out to Black Wrestling. We love you. Shout out
Hey,
to you guys. And that includes Math too, this time.
this time.
Next time, not so sure. This time, okay. So we have to address the elephant in the room before we leave out of here. The big moment of the night, which I was just like, what the mother F?
The biggest moment
biggest
of the
moment of-
night.
And you know who I wanted to have on here to talk about it because they was there? Jenna from Mixed Tag.
Ooh.
Shout out to Jenna.
I
Shout out, Jenna.
I
almost
want to know.
I almost
She not
asked
around?
Jaree because Jaree got tickets from Rhea to be there yesterday. She was like, I have a surprise for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I want you there and somebody needs to be recording. And Jaree was like, bet, sure. And then this bitch is just there. Rhea's coming down the ramp and there's a literal picture of her looking in Jaree's direction, just going, ah. And I'm like, this.
But that's
is
what she
crazy.
pointed at.
At Jaree.
Ooh.
had Jury because she got her ticket. She got Jury the tickets, and she was like, "I have a surprise for you. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because it's a surprise, but you need to be there and you need to bring somebody to film you because you're gonna cry." And lo and behold, and I'm over here like, so I thought that this was gonna be the outcome. I had a feeling, but Jury was like, nah, it's not gonna be wrestling related. She's not gonna be there. She will tell me if she was. And I'm like, what
Wow.
else would it be? What else would it be though? Like,
That's a moment.
that was a moment. That was a moment. Jury was gooped, gagged, and flabbergasted. So I'm just like,
So how did y'all feel? Like I was watching, like I said, I was watching my Chicago shows yesterday. So when I don't know who put it in the group chat, I think it was Steven. Put it in a group chat, and I was like, hold on, she on the TV right now. And you know, I don't got cable, I got Sling, so I had to figure out what
Good
channel I had to like come out and go
Right.
into.
Yeah, because we was TNT for a
And,
minute. then
and
we
Sling's
switched.
on a delay too.
Sling is
Yeah.
on a delay, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's way cheaper than paying cable.
I have
so
it
don't
too. I love it. But yeah, that's the thing is on live stuff, you're about 30, 45 seconds off.
care. Yeah, but that's fine. And I was just like, hold on, did she say anything? Like, what is happening? Like the way me and Justin was over here asking questions last night in this group chat was ridiculous. Like,
See, I was
Yeah,
like,
they-
I saw it, and I'm like, I don't like ruining stuff. I guess this has to be group chat etiquette, right?
Mhm.
I wanted to say, just turn on AEW, not throwing photos, because that
anything
was too big of a moment to say, hey,
for me, you would have had to throw a photo in it because I was not going to turn on AEW. For
try, but now you know the energy. We've had this conversation. If I said like turn on now, that would let you know that
this is important. This
this
matters.
is important.
So
You
are we
know.
talking about what we're talking about? Because I don't think we specifically said what we're talking about to like
the return
everyone
of
watching.
Paige, aka Soraya, to
Yeah, there we go.
AEW
No
because
spoiler alerts.
what
now
the
you
F?
know. But yes. Listen, Britt Baker was bleeding. This woman
As
had
usual.
a busted ass face.
Well,
As usual.
in this case though, she took a really rough bump from Athena on that double person. Like, I'm dropping you off in the front and landing on the back, and Athena accidentally landed on Britt's face,
Yeah,
like flat to where she legit
Athena
broke her
is
nose.
never really
she did hurt her
safe
nose,
in the
but she didn't
ring.
break it though. If she had broken that nose, she would not have been going like this the rest of the night.
She did something to where she busted her up,
She absolutely
but she
busted.
broke her not.
I don't know if it's me, but I feel like Athena is never really safe in the ring.
I was
And I
gonna
feel
say
like
that.
it's not even just with her opponent, but with herself. Like the
Yeah,
way
I love
she's
Athena.
accident prone.
I love Athena with all my heart, but even I remember back when she was partnering with Shotzi, I was
Mhm.
like, because I don't believe that Shotzi is a safe wrestler. I love her to death, but I just don't think she's a safe wrestler.
Mhm.
Like just like Krista said, both with her partners and with herself. And I was like, well, here's the kettle calling the pot black, because not quite. That's not the right thing that I wanted to say. But what I mean is like you got two birds of a feather, because I love Athena, but she can get reckless trying to achieve the move that she's trying to do. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She like that's my perspective. I am not as versed in wrestling as I wish I was. I know I am not a wrestler, but what I see, she goes all out to a point where she doesn't quite know how to measure her move, and she goes further to a point where she can hurt herself or others. And I've seen that happen more often than I wish.
Yeah, it's too
That's
much.
where I'm
I
at.
remember when I will never
Yeah.
forget when she first came on this, like this is after she got called up, like after her Rumble match or whatever, when she just won the NXT championship and her shoulder was hurt. And I probably like a week or so after she came up, and you know how she would have like the colorful eyes and the hair or whatever, and the look of disgust that was on my aunt's face. And she was just like, oh, that's female wrestling like that. And she bandaged up and she injured and she gonna be wrestling. Like my aunt hated that we watched it, but she knew like something was wrong for her to be bandaged up and to keep going, and then you not even like, we know you got to do it for a reason, but if you're gonna keep being accident prone, like Samoa Joe, why are you still wrestling? I love you, but why are you still wrestling?
Yeah. I love Joe, but it's also like, bro, I just want you to just be healthy.
That part.
Yeah. For real, for real. Oh, Joe.
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 Come on.
I
Joe.
didn't
yeah.
know. I didn't know Athena was that accident prone because
She's
I
very
watched her in like
accident-prone.
NXT and WWE. Like, I didn't really notice it like that, but
You know how many times she was gone, and not even because she was let go of fire, it's because she was injured.
well, I know she had the Achilles thing.
Yeah.
She popped that, so that I knew she was like injured for real. But then like the AEW stuff is like, well, even if she's accident prone, that can really apply to like 80% of the women's roster in AEW because they're all like,
Yeah.
Like,
That's
They-
true.
80% of the
really-
roster in general.
they really need like a performance center and a Cerro model training them. I'm like, yo, some of y'all really need to learn basics because y'all are either working too fast or
That's-
too rough. I
It's
think
that.
of like Ruby Soho getting dropped on her head and then also getting like kicked legitimately in the face and having her nose legitimately broken. But it's like that happens a lot in AEW. To where it's like,
Like,
y'all
I'm
really need like
totally-
a coach, a performance center to like fine tune some stuff.
Like, I am totally down for the harumph and for the, you know, like, I am totally down for you giving your all in the ring. Like, go ahead and do your best. But y'all are athletes. Y'all are athletes. Your bodies are your ways of, like, your means for work. And I am sorry, but wrestling and how to approach wrestling and dance are not that different. They are not that different. And Brian's gone. But like,
yeah, he said he had to leave. and
Yeah,
thanks
Brian,
for
the
having
guy-
him.
Yo,
love you, Brian. Good night. But
Love you, Brian.
like some of the least hurt professional dancers in the business are the Rockettes. They might be going through all the shit that they go through because the Rockettes go through a lot of shit, but they are some of the least hurt performers in the business because of how precise they have to do all of their moves have to be at all times. How they
Mhm.
all have to like align to a, you know, how precise you need to make a move. It's not just it is for visual effect, but it's also to ensure that the performer is well. And honestly, the same should apply to wrestling. Like if you just go 2 inches, not 2 inches, an inch, half an inch further from what you should have done, if you over exert your move just by a fraction, you can end up like Big E and worse, you know?
True. End up like draws, God forbid.
yeah, look
Yeah.
at Big E, like a belly to belly suplex that he's probably taken a million times. That happened to be the millionth one where something happened.
Like, what's his face? Neville. What's Neville's name?
Pac.
Pop.
Thank you. Thank you. Greg was like, we went back on it yesterday when we were watching the amount of times that man landed on his head. Like, I just, anything can happen. If you do it once, it's bound to happen. It can. But he landed on his head at least twice, 3 times maybe, and at least once I saw his entire form being at an angle that was not the ideal way to land, you know? So
I
it's
think
just
AEW doesn't care of the safety of their. It's just the fact you're going to throw wrestlers up there who should already know the ins and outs, should be professionally trained, and we're just gonna throw them.
and to that I
out
want to
there.
say, as much as I am very excited that Rhea is in AEW, as much as I am very happy that she is back on a ring and she deserves the world, and I am so happy that she's gonna get back to that. Something's gotta be said about the fact that she got cleared for AEW, but not for WWE.
That was my number
Wrestle-
one thing. I was like, yo, who
wrestle
cleared
again.
her? Did someone give her like the miracle potion to like fix her neck? Like how?
She got a senzu bean from Dragon Ball.
Maybe it's something like time off, like what happened with Edge, where Edge had to retire, and the time off actually helped him to
For
where
real.
he was good to go. Like maybe I'm
For
hoping
real.
that's the case with Soraya, but at the same time, it's like, nah. Like I was excited, but then I was like, yay, she's here. Wait, who fixed her neck? Because what I remember between her and her condition, there was no way like W was ever gonna clear her, and W is very, very like.
One thing about WWE, they might do some shit that we don't like, but they are very, very cautious and
Right.
particular about the safety of their talent. They may not care about
Yep.
holidays and shit. Like fuck that.
It's not so
But
much the safety of their talent, but the state in which their talent will be portrayed while on the air by WWE. Like
Like,
we all
look-
know. What?
Like all you gotta do is look at I think it's a 24 Chronicle on Edge, but also one on Daniel Bryan. And Bryan openly talks about he had to go through so many things to convince their doctors good. Just like Edge had to go through so many things to convince their doctors he was good. Like, does Soraya do the same thing, or does AEW run a more looser ship with their medical stuff like than WWE?
I feel like it's definitely loose.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
could,
like
be,
it's
it
definitely
could be a
loose.
little bit of both. I want to give Rhea the benefit of the doubt. I
Hmm.
don't know her like that. I should be calling her Soraya. Anyways, whatever. I do think that what you mentioned, Justin, has a lot to do. Maybe her taking some time off, resting and actually caring for yourself, your body does fucking wonders. So wait, what happened?
Yeah, because
You want to show your face? Get over here. Get over here and show your face.
your
Get over here. Brian is gone. Come here.
yes, sir.
Not Brian is
No, they're saying
gone.
yes, sir. Okay,
Brian has been future endeavored for now. There we go. That's how we
Greg
call
said
it.
I'm sitting back down. So what'd you say? How what? How long they let Kenny Omega wrestle injured?
True.
That is a great point, but then how much did Kenny have to do with that? Because it's not just Kenny the wrestler; it's also Kenny the EVP as well. So
I
are
feel
you really
like
gonna?
he just
And then you
looks
got to remember,
so-
Kenny had the titles too. So it's like not only are you a champion, but you're a champion of multiple things because he went to Impact and took their title. I think he went
Yep.
to AAA, was facing too. So Kenny was literally your face of your company, but he's also your EP. So you really gonna
Yeah,
tell
no,
him
that's
no?
true.
Who you gotta go sit down?
You're gonna have to sometimes. Like sometimes you gotta put your foot down, and for the safety of everybody, you have to do it.
I'm
But-
sorry. Have you seen Tony Khan talking to the audience? He don't know how to tell a wrestler. No, you know what? You should stay home.
I
I
have
pay
seen
him
him
no
talk to
mind.
the audience, and I question his sobriety every time he comes out there with a
Every
mic.
single time.
Every
Listen,
single time, I'm like, yo, just go like this one time. Just go like this.
I genuinely believe that Tony Khan has. I mean, he clearly does. He has so much social anxiety. He like. I don't know. He looks so uncomfortable when he's talking to an audience that is clearly not what he wants to be doing. But like, buddy, you good? You good,
Right.
Tony?
You know what he really needs in AEW? He needs a Heyman. You need
Yes.
someone that's been there, done that, knows what the hell they're doing. Like you have Shivani,
And
but
that could
you
be
really need someone in there that's
Shivani-
like
Shivani's not
from
on it.
head to toe that knows creative, that knows talent, that knows EVPs, that knows how to book shows, that knows how to run a damn company like legitimately.
Yeah. And like, but the thing is that Shivani's not gonna be that person on the camera, like all the respect to Tony. He deserves all the respect, but he is a running joke visually, So why not fucking Regal?
Yeah.
That's another
I mean,
one.
Regal's in AEW. Yup.
Regal basically ran NXT.
Exactly.
He did.
Exactly. If you need somebody to like put some order or like put some things back into, honestly, William Regal is the man. If
True,
you're
I
looking for
agree.
if you're looking for a Paul Heyman kind of, well, not quite Paul Heyman kind of person, but if you're looking for somebody to kind of like be the daddy and put everybody back to, why not make the Blackpool Combat Club the not I'm not gonna say the equivalent to the Bloodline in AEW, but yeah,
I mean, they kind of are the equivalent
yeah,
to
they
the
are.
Bloodline AEW.
They pretty
Moxley
much
is
are.
your newly crowned AEW World Champion after beating Bryan in a really great match.
Yeah, I saw the clips. I gotta rewatch it.
It was such a good
It was a
match.
really good main event, but it's same thing. It's look who's wrestling. Bryan can wrestle
Yeah,
anyone, and Moxley has once he left WWE, he really like found himself again. And it's like,
Because this is what he
nah,
wanted to do while he was in WWE, and they was not allowing it. Like, it's only but so much so long you can have him be the lunatic fringe and
yeah,
not explore the John Moxley side. Like that's like with Mankind when they was kind of hindering Dude Love and Cactus Jack, and then Dude Love made an appearance with him, but it was that Cactus Jack that everybody wanted to see. If he was gonna go out, he was gonna go out as a Cactus Jack and not a Mankind, and definitely not as a Dude Love. Like,
but I understand it from WWE's perspective. It's like, dude, we're $1 billion corporation. We have shareholders. We have kids that watch this. We can't have you doing bleeding every single time you wrestle a match. Like, bro.
Yeah.
definitely scared me. Oh, talking about Mankind or John Moxley, because Mankind scared me.
Both. Mankind scared me, but Moxley too, because there's times where Moxley wrestles. I was like, bro, I wonder what Renee's thinking at home. It's like, that's my husband that's doing this, but then he loves to do this. It's like he's doing his passion, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell? Why do you really gotta bleed every single time and then like lick the
think
blood
that he's
or
a
do something?
hemophiliac? Like, do you think that he just craves the
He
blood?
just loves blood and
Yeah.
gory shit.
Or just
Yeah.
loves the pain or something like that.
Probably.
It got to be something. But we're gonna wrap this up because I
All
gotta
right.
go eat.
We just got here. We're on the same page.
Yeah,
Chris and I are always on the same page.
always on the same page. Justin, please let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me on socials, Twitter, Instagram at It's Justin Rich. You can also see me tagging in from time to time with those wrestling girls, with those wrestling girls fan club, or if Krista B is doing a sound off, you may see me pop up, or you can just see me popping up on social media, just letting these jokes fly when it comes to wrestling, hip hop, music, stuff like that.
Absolutely,
Hey.
Becky.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitch as Crispa Contreras, and on TikTok and Twitter as Crispa120120. Again, just as a quick reminder, I mentioned it before, but this Saturday, which is a regular day for me to stream, I'm going to be doing a charity stream to help out my friend Morgan, who needs to cover a medical procedure. So if you want to come and join us, I'm gonna go live at around 2 p.m. and we're just gonna go. It's just gonna be an all bets are off kind of day. Let's fucking go. So come and join me.
Absolutely. And for those of you who don't know, I am Miss Krista B, one half of those wrestling girls. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, ms_Krista B. And then the underscores on Instagram as well. So ms_Krista B _Instagram, ms_Krista B on Twitter. Please make sure you follow Queen PR. That's Queen 3_ PR. Please send her all of your love. Please make sure that you buy these tickets November 5th. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to put the link back up right now so you can see it, copy it. The link is also in our link tree on our Instagram.
When is the early bird thing over?
No. Early bird is over October 7th. After October 7th, please do not hit us up asking for early bird. I mean, it's only a $5 difference, but $5 goes a long way, especially if you have a car, because gas is expensive. Anyway, please make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Those wrestling girls, please make sure you subscribe to our Patreon. P has been putting up some dope stuff up there, so make sure you subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to our YouTube. Please support our merch for your wear. Please buy tickets to our event, and we're going to come out. We're going to have fun. We're going to have Janelle from HR. We got Big Swole. We have many more surprises, many more things coming about. So please just make sure you follow us. And on that note, it's your girl Krista B with Bakey and Justin, and we are out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.